Star Wars news for June 8th, 2017. So I was out of town for about 5 days, hiking on the Appalachian Trail with one of my oldest friends. We'd find shelters to sleep near, set up our tents, seek streams to fill up our water bottles, and walk. When I left to come back home, I dropped him off and he continued. Have fun in your adventure, man. Keep kicking ass. Steve Sansweet and Rancho Obi-Wan had over 100 items stolen from their collection. The total worth of all the stolen Star Wars memorabilia is estimated at $200,000. The man behind the theft has been identified as Carl Edward Cunningham, a resident of Marietta, Georgia. The list of valuable items includes a lot of action figure card backs and rare packaged action figures. The list of stolen items includes about 120 pieces, most of which were vintage memorabilia ranging from 1977 to 1986. Quote, "We were totally devastated that someone we considered part of the family, someone who stayed with us, someone we shared meals with, would do something like that." Close quote. The world was given a glimpse of a Star Wars virtual reality experience at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference. The presentation was basically a tech demo, demonstrating a new iMac that I guess is coming out and some HTC Vive components. The demo kind of reminded me of those old scene creator games on the PC. You pop things in and out of existence, control some movement of assets, and then watch the scene unfold. With VR, we're watching the birth of this new technology. People always say VR is a fad, VR isn't that good. Yeah, they might be right now, but it's like every piece of new technology. It'll get better and better, and before you know it, a simulated reality will be indistinguishable from our reality. It will happen, and I cannot wait to ride the wave. All you pinball wizards, button mashers, coin purse arcade pilgrims will be happy to know that a 40th anniversary Star Wars pinball game has been released by Stern Pinball. There are 3 price tiers. The Pro model comes in at $6,199, the Premium model is $7,899, and the Limited Edition model is $8,999. Expensive. Hopefully your local arcade, bowling alley, or movie theater will fork over some money so you don't have to. The pinball units themselves will have a beefier audio system, 3 times more powerful than previous generations. And I've always been a fan of pinball games. They're just fun to sit back and mash some buttons. I enjoy the eye-hand coordination of it all. It's fun to me. Disney has announced the Disney Digital Network, which will employ creators from Disney's Maker Studios. One of the series slated to air on the new network is called Science and Star Wars. It will be an episodic series that shows the parallels between Star Wars and real-world science. The show will be hosted by Anthony Carboni and will feature scientists, IBM researchers, and even feature IBM's Watson supercomputer AI. I'm glad they're making a show like this, even if it'll potentially put my little Star Wars science series out of commission. Some new The Last Jedi photos were released by Vanity Fair last month, and I know all of you have already probably seen these, but this is really the first opportunity I've had to thumb through them. They show familiar faces: Rey and Luke, Poe Dameron, General Organa, Kylo Ren, General Hux, Captain Phasma, and even some unfamiliar faces like Laura Dern's new character, Vice Admiral Amelin Holdo, as well as the new character that's just DJ, played by Benicio del Toro. The photo collection includes an image of some fancy dressed up guests at the Canton Bight Casino. There are some really awesome and simple creature designs going on in this photo. I love it. This kind of stuff gets me so excited for The Last Jedi. Well, there you have it. After being out of town and so busy lately, I haven't had much time to devote to digging through the news. But like always, the quantity of news ebbs and flows throughout the year leading up to a new Star Wars movie. As we get closer to the release of The Last Jedi, there's sure to be a hell of a lot more to report on. Oh, and you know me, leaks and spoilers need not apply. Chuck that shit right into the trash can. HelloGreedo, out.